YouTube. Today is Saturday the 4th of April. I am Leanne, Morgana Stitchy Moon 75, and this is my cross stitching channel. Well, it's mostly cross stitch. There will be other little bits of crafty stuff, but for the most part it is cross stitch. This is my third attempt. I keep getting phone calls and I don't edit my videos because I haven't worked out how to do that yet. So I am starting again. Okay, I am going to start with my whips because I've had this week or this fortnight, I've had a couple of new starts, a couple of FFOs, and I'm just working on 2 whips at the moment. So I'm a bit disorganized because I've had to go back. I have been working on my son's wolf. So for those that are new, welcome and thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you like what you see and you'll click like and subscribe. And for those that are returning subscribers, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So for Christmas, I got my son to pick a Christmas present for himself, and he was hoping that a wolf that I was stitching at the time would actually be for him, but it turned out it was actually for my aunt. So he wanted one. So he chose himself the dimensions. It's a kit in Harmony. And he just loves wolves. So I said to him, that's fine. He can choose that. And so it's a double present. So he chose this for Christmas, and then hopefully I'll have it finished for him by Yule, which is in June. So we will see how we go. The plan is to have it at least finished. Now with quarantining and everything that's going on, it definitely won't be FFO'd, but it definitely will be finished. So I'm enjoying stitching that, and I've taken, because I've had a few more, well, because I've had new starts this fortnight, I decided to dedicate Sundays, get it, Sunday, boom boom, I know, I thought it was hilarious. My son, not so much. He was impressed that I'm doing it, and loves the fact that the day is all about him. So I'm stitching this on a Sunday. It's a quick stitch so far. So I used to do this each couple of days a week when my daughter did Irish dancing, but now that we've sort of gone into isolation, I no longer have those hours. So I decided I would make it 1 day a week where I just stitch from this, and the kids know that all our house chores, we do Hour of Power every Saturday, where the kids have an hour of helping me with housework. They're 17 and 12, so definitely old enough to be helping out with, you know, household chores. They have a bathroom between them, so it's their job to clean the bathroom, do the toilet, their main toilet, and their rooms. Any other jobs that I need them to do, they do it. So it takes us roughly an hour to get it all done. Usually that's me putting on the wash and doing those sorts of things, and they help out. And they know after Hour of Power, the rest of the day is theirs. Normally, we end up having a house full of teen boys. They come over and they play, play Dungeons and Dragons and whatever. So he's such an easy teen, so him wanting to have a cross stitch all for him, I was more than happy to oblige him. I didn't mention it's 14 count Ada, and it came in a kit, a dimensions kit, and I'm enjoying it, stitching it. Around the trees are all half stitches, so it means that that section's really quick to do. So, and my other one that, so normally with the wolf I do during the day, and then at night I will do my HAED, so which is my Heaven and Earth design. It's a Lisa Parker, The Witching Hour, and this is on 18 count. I don't know what, I think it's called Magic. I always say I'm going to find out what it's called, but I forget. So it's got the, you know, the magic grid. And I love this. I have a cat, Loki, who looks exactly like the little cat in here. I'm just grabbing a picture. And I enjoy stitching it. And it's nice having the wolf to break up, because it's heavy on the dark colors. So that's it. And so I am just sort of going into this white section now of the curtain. So I'm still on page 4. So I'm about halfway through page 4. My progress on this now will probably slow down again because I've had quite a few new starts. I promised this year to myself that I wasn't going to start anything new. I was just going to work from stash. Sorry, I wasn't going to buy anything new. I wasn't going to start any more starts till I'd finished what I had. Famous last words. My daughter then, oh well, I'll go into, so that's it for my current whips. So then my daughter and her partner announced they were expecting a little baby, and she wanted a Christmas stocking. So how could I say no? So I ended up, I had suggestions and whatnot for Christmas stockings, but in the end I decided to go with a kit, because I thought with all my other plans for this year it was the quickest way. So I went with the Dimensions Snowman, Santa and Snowman? Yes, Santa and Snowman. And this is what it is. It's such a sweet stitch. I'm really enjoying it. This here is a cat, and my daughter has 2 cats. And I thought, oh, that was really sweet. And she has 2 dogs. And I thought, oh, great, it's got the cat and the dog. And so I ordered this, got it, started stitching, and now I'm about to do the dog. But it's not a dog. It's actually a rabbit. I don't know what I was looking at or what I was thinking, but that's okay. It's cute nonetheless. So I'm happy. That's now gone into my night work that I've been focusing mostly on that at night. So my HAED is sort of taken a bit of a back seat, and I'm thinking, you know, maybe one night a week I might just do a bit of time on the HAED, because I really do enjoy it and I can't wait. And it's so big, it's going to have its own wall, and but it will take a lifetime of stitching. So so this is my progress so far. So I'm really happy. Normally back stitching makes me cringe, and I'm usually pretty average at it, but I'm really happy with how it's coming up. It's on 14 count AIDA, but I'm really enjoying stitching this, and I mucked up. I put his nose too close to his eyes, but I figured that's fine. It turned out in the end, so he doesn't look too bad. I think he's really cute. So I'm really happy with how that has been progressing. So that's been my whip that I've done, my main focus whip, new start this week. And because I had plans, I think in my last video I said I was going to start 3. I had plans to do my Plague Doctor, this one, the little Christmas stocking, and a piece of the Primitive Hair, her seasonal ones for Samhain, but I haven't got round to doing that one, unfortunately. However, I did get the Plague Doctor. I've started on that, so that's this one by Fat Cat Artistry. Yes, Fat Cat Artistry. Amy S of she's the artist, and there was a lady in one of my cross stitch groups. She was able to convert the artwork into a cross stitch pattern. And right now, with everything going on, I think wash your damn hands is a very, very good one to remember. So I started this, and then I realized I went on measurements given in another group. What I didn't take into account is they were doing it on, I think, like 32 count. I was doing it on 14 count Ada, so it meant I didn't have enough room to do it. It was going to end up, the hat was right over here, and I had this massive piece of Ada that I thought, oh, well, I'll coffee dye it, which I did do, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. Just not happy that I did that, and I pre-cut it, which I should never have done. But lesson learned, and that's how you learn. So I started it again. I was super happy with it. The only problem was I did the same thing, but on the bottom. I didn't leave enough room. I have too much up here, not enough down there. So that's okay. I'm still, oh, wait on. Sorry, it's back to front. That's better. Ah. So I thought he looked a bit weird. So he, yeah, so he's going to, I've got a plan for this. So even though I've buggered up the bottom, that's okay. I've got thought ideas. I'm going to play around with that. So hopefully by next fortnight when you see it, I will have sorted out the bottom. Now, because I did do that, originally I was just going to leave it the black on the coffee dye, which this is the rest of the fabric, by the way. So I asked the girls, and I think it was the Witchy Stitcher, or maybe Stitches Coven, member of a few, as to which colour sides. So we went with A, which was the darker side. So I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. It was my first crack at it. The only problem was I was lazy when I was sewing. I had been sewing with black thread. I thought, oh, that'll be fine. What I didn't take into account was when I washed it and put it in the oven, this, and it's quite obvious on that side, the colour ran from the cotton. So, and I didn't realise on my other piece, where his hat would have been, the kids thought it was hilarious. There's a smiley face. So I was like, and if I wash it again, I'm going to risk running the colour out. So I've just left it. It's part of the fun. But in this one, on this side, it hasn't, oh, I've done it again. It hasn't really shown, so that's okay. So I'm really happy with the colour. I'm a bit disappointed my tea splatters didn't really work. Like you can see some here, but they're not as bright as I wanted them, or as deeply strong as I wanted them. So in light of the fact that I botched the bottom, I was like, oh, I don't know now, how am I going to do it? And I've played around with a few ideas. So I'm actually going to colour it. So as you can see, so originally I was just going to leave it as is and just have it like that in my bathroom. So here we've got some vials and a bottle and some flowers there and there, and then foliage. So these, I haven't got a colour for them as yet. I have to go through my stash and see. So I'm thinking something blue, but I wanted like a vintage glass blue greeny colour. I'm not sure what I've got. And because we're in an isolation, and I'm trying to be good about that, only going out, you know, if I need groceries, or if hubby needs scripts and what have you. So I'll see how we go. But so this is him. So I was thinking I'm going to have his hat, sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. So the hat will be black. This part I was thinking of doing like it's a grey white kind of colour. So like, I don't know. So I think it will look okay. So for his mask, so there. And then for his headpiece, so under the hat, this part here. So I was thinking under that, I will actually do DMC 154. So this sort of colour, it's sort of like a, I don't know, like a port wine kind of colour, grapey sort of, I don't know what you would call it. And then for the foliage, I was thinking going this. So that's 3346. So doing that. I haven't decided on the flowers yet. I thought I might wait and see when it's finished what it looks like. Now with the banner, I'm also going to have to colour that. So I'm not quite sure. So when I say banner, the wash your hands bit. So in the group, it does have this all coloured. So I might have a look and see, I think yellow, some of them have done like a mustardy colour. So I'll play around and see how we go there. But I've actually, even though I've had to frog it 3 times, I've actually enjoyed stitching it. It's just, I need to perhaps, never mind. I've had to probably just slow down a bit more in terms of when I count. So but yeah, I'm enjoying that. And the plan is to have that go in the bathroom, in the main bathroom for the kids. So my kids are older, they're pretty good at washing their hands, but you know, I just thought it was something cute. And I don't know if no, I don't think I showed. So these are my FFOs. Well, have I? Yes. So these are my FFOs. So I made this. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen I put these up. So I went to Spotlight to get the floss for this, and I was walking past and they had this massive bin of fat quarters. So a fat quarter, I can do this and the whole back. And I have a couple, about that much down the side, seam midge left. So I teamed it up with the black, and then on the inside, again, fat quarter. Oh no, this one's plain. Oh, it was my other one that I did. I'll show you that in a bit. So just plain black on the inside. So I was really chuffed with that. Got that done, and that holds the, I thought it was very, it suited the Plague Doctor very well. Sorry, 1 second. Oops, sorry, I dropped all my threads. So I thought that was a good bag to have the Plague Doctor in. And because I had so many plans, for those of you that were watching me when I first started, I had all these plans to do all these witches and Halloween type patterns and charts that I had. I went out and I bought as I saw them, and because I follow Stitchy Witch 42, and she had a lot of like Rivaris and a few other ones that I just absolutely love. So I went and got them, and that was my plan for this year, was just a whole year of doing witches, because I've never actually ever kept anything that I've made for myself. They've always been gifts, and I've been stitching for quite a while, just all self-taught, but just, yeah, it's always gone to other people. So I decided this year wasn't going to do that. Well, that hasn't worked so far. So I think the wash your damn hands will be the first thing that I've actually kept and put in my house for me, or for us. So now my other my other FFO was, I did the Marauders map. I just love this fabric, and Spotlight had a sale, so I couldn't walk past it. So I have that. I'm pretty sure the inside's just plain. Yes, just same fabric. So I need to work on better how to do them to hide the seams. So, but this was meant to be my next start, which I haven't, I didn't end up getting around to starting. I ended up spending more time on doing the plague doctor because I kept having a frog. So now it's not a really good picture, but because my printer is playing up. So this was from the Primitive Hair. It's the happy, or she's got it as Happy Halloween, because in the Northern Hemisphere, Halloween's in October, but for us, it's in April. It's coming up this month, and it's Samhain. So, and this is from the Primitive Hair, and it was a freebie off her website, I think. Yeah, because she's got all of the Wheel of the Year on there. And I'm going to, originally I was going to do it on 28 count linen that I got from, I can't remember where I got it from, but I was going to do that and have that one done on there, because I've done all the other in the series that I've done so far have all been done on the linen. Sorry, it's gonna bug me now. And I wasn't loving it, so I ended up doing it on, it was 28 count linen cashel, color is raw, from Zygarde. I think that's how you say it. So it should, the called for fabric for the Samhain one is Salem, and you can get that from the Primitive Hair from her shop. But I decided I was going to do it on this linen because I just had it and I liked the color. So now that I've got, I've done the coffee dye on the Ada, I'm actually thinking I might do that, but I want to finish the Plague Doctor. Sorry for the rustling. I want to finish the Plague Doctor first because I'm too scared to cut any more fabric off. So I will wait. So hopefully that'll be done in the next couple of days. And I'll get that one done as well. Now for haul. Oh, I'm quite excited. I have quite a bit of haul. I normally like to have the patterns. I like to have the hard copy and do it, but I was re-watching Stitchy Witch 42, and she had done, I can't remember the name of it, sorry. So I'm a Hobbit fan. I'm a Hobbit fan, I'm a Harry Potter fan, big Harry Potter, big Hobbit. I just love them. So I haven't found, I'm on the hunt for a Harry Potter castle. I'd like to do a Hogwarts castle. So I've seen a couple from this same lady that I'm about to show you. Oh, I don't think I wrote her name down. I will link it down below. So it's from an Etsy shop. She's Ukrainian. I think most people know her. So I saw Stitchy Witch 42 had it, and she had it framed, and so she did it quite a while before she had her Floss Tube channel, I think, and she showed it, and I loved it back then when I saw it. And then this week I was watching, so I saw her last week because I was going through all my Floss Tubes again, and then I saw, sorry, checking my notes for her name, Mitch Stitch. So she purchased the pattern, and I thought, you know what, I love it and I need it. I must have it. So I got it, and it's Evening in the Shire. It's a place I want to live. I just want to be in the Shire. And so I saw this, but it was only as a PDF, and I purchased a PDF a couple of weeks ago from Naughts, and cross stitch. I will also link her Etsy shop down below. And she had this cute little witch, and I loved it. And it was quite easy to download, so there was no hassles with that. And it's, I think, Designs by Maria, or just have a look to see if the pattern has her name on it. So it doesn't, but that's okay. I will put it down below. So she had this one, and I just love it. I just absolutely love it. It just sort of, you know, is that, it brings the magic in. So I got that one, and then while I was looking, this one came up, and no, actually Mitch Stitch, I think she had something similar to this, and then I saw this and went, I need that too. I can't have the evening without the day. So although I'm going to change the door to green, because my kids saw this and went, that's not right. Bilbo's door's not green, it's, I mean, not red, it's green. So I have to do Bilbo with the correct coloured door. So this one is green courtyard in the Shire. So I'll have a look at green, and I'm actually going to make the doorknob, I will make that sparkly. So, because every picture needs a bit of sparkle. But these aren't ones that I'm going to start, they're just haul, so I don't know when I'll stitch them. And they're actually not that big. I thought they would be a lot bigger than what they are, and they're only so the stitch in, or she's got size in crosses, is 129 by 94, so that's not bad at all, considering my HAED is like, I think it's 300,000 by the time I finished. And then this one is 127, so this one is 127 by 170, so again, not that big. And so I got those, and then last night, before that, a couple of weeks ago, so when my daughter said she was pregnant, I wanted to do her a name sampler for the baby. Now, I'm in no rush to do this, because I'll actually do it once she's born, because again, I don't want to do it to find out they called her something else. And I didn't know how much fabric I'd get, so I got, it's called Fairies Wear Boots. How stinking cute is this? Oh, you can't see that sparkles. So, it's sort of like that mottled, anyway, I'll just show you this first of all. So it's sort of that mottled pink, and so my daughter wants butterflies, and I have actually seen a pattern. Again, it's another PDF, so, and I think I'm going to go with that. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So, there you go. Maybe lighting's so hideous today. There we go, bit of sparkle and shimmer. So I'm so in love with it. And that was from Colour Cascades. So I was actually a bit worried when I ordered it, because I'd heard that it can take a while to come. And then because with all the COVID stuff, but it didn't. It actually, I think it was like 2 weeks, so, which was really good. I was really happy with that. So that's actually, so it's 17 by 28, and it's 18 count Ada, you know, per lesson. So I just saw it, I didn't realize, pardon me, I didn't actually think about what I was ordering in terms of fabric, but I'm glad it's Ada. And it's just so sweet. I love sparkles. You can't have enough of them. You gotta have them. So the other thing I did, last night I was lying in bed. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, I've been dying for a cup of tea all day. I was lying in bed and I was thinking, because a couple of days ago I was talking to Tia from Calm Creations. She is doing a long dog sampler sale, and I love the long dog samplers, but I couldn't work out which one I liked more. I was thinking, you know, I like the Templars one, I like Pilgrim, and then I was thinking I might go Castles in the Sky, I think it's called, and turning that into a wedding sampler, because I think the bottom of it's like Come Dream With Me or something sweet like that. So I was like, oh, do I, don't I? I love them, but I just couldn't find one I really loved, and it was between those three. And I think in the end I probably will end up stitching definitely Templar, the Knights Templar one, and Castles in the Sky. I'll definitely do both of those at some point before I die, hopefully. But then last night I was lying in bed and I joined the group Stitch Mania on Facebook, and someone popped up saying that, you know, they had purchased one, and so I went in and had a look, and it's called ANZAK, so which is Australians and New Zealanders adore cross stitch. So I felt a bit weird about it being ANZAK, because I was expecting it to be, you know, about the ANZAKs, but also because she spelt cross stitch with a K, and that really gave me an eye twitch. But I can look past that, because I'm not actually putting either of that ANZAK or the cross stitch with a K onto it. But look at this. It is Australia and all things Australian. And I'm looking at backwards. New Zealand is there, and New Zealandy things. It has got writing down there. Now I can't remember what it means. I have got it written down, and I absolutely love this. So at 1:30 this morning when I saw this lady, I was like, oh my God. She then put up the link, and by 1:45 I had a copy. I had to have it. And I was freaking out because I've never done that before. Normally I'm like, oh, you know, I put it in my basket and I'll wait, I'll think about it. But I saw this, I didn't know if it was a limited edition or not, but I just went, hubby's half Kiwi. My mother-in-law is from New Zealand. We have yet to go there, and it's something I thought would look awesome in our house. I would love to stitch this for my mother-in-law, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that if she would like it or not. So I might actually, I was going to do it as a surprise, because I think she turns 70 next year, but I've just got so many plans that I've decided I'll stitch it for her, but I'll wait and see how we go in terms of when she actually gets it. So then I was thinking, oh, maybe I could start that as a new start. What, you know, colors will I use? And I like the idea of just doing one color thread. So I said to my hubby, you need to call your mum, suss out her favorite colors, and we'll go from there. And then today I was watching a new floss tuber which will come into my shower. Sorry, 1 second. Ouch. Sorry, I had visitors. So I was looking into a Breeze, sorry, let me just check my Breeze stitching stuff. Sorry, Bree. And she was talking about her sampler that she was doing, and she'd joined this sale. So I thought, oh, I might have a look into doing that, because it'll be good to do it with other people. So, because I've never done one before and it's a bit daunting. But I'll see, because I have another big one that I'm going to start. And I'll get to that in a minute, but that was, yeah, my purchase. So then today, because my printer's rubbish with printing, it's fine with colour for some reason, but not so good with black and white. So I decided I'd scooted down to Officeworks and got it printed off. So now I have my own, so even if it is a limited edition, it doesn't matter, I have it. And it's something I'd like to stitch for us and something I'd like to stitch for my mother-in-law. So I'll definitely be doing that. Now for my last episode, I don't know, my last Floss tube, I showed you my favorite fabric of all time in my stitchy bag, my birthday stitch bag. So I was collecting all the colors for this, and I decided I was going to do a birthday stitch along if anyone wanted to join me. So I have my birthday, we'll leave it at that. I have my birthday in May, and I just thought the last couple of years haven't been fun birthdays for one thing or another. So I'm gonna make this year fun, and this year the month of May is all about me. So I watched Nicole Reed from Divana Lee, she's doing this, and oh, hers is just gorgeous, and it just made me love it even more. So I decided this is what I'm doing. Oh, sorry, I got the shakes. This is what I'm going to be doing for my birthday sale. So I've decided anyone who wants to join in, you don't have to do this one. More than welcome to join along with doing Halloween Quaker by Lila's Studio with me. If you wanted to do that, that would be great. Otherwise, if you want to do, I don't know, whatever you like with it, I'm going to use the hashtag Morgana's birthday sale, and because I was thinking about using Morgana Moon's birthday sale, but it gets too long then, so short and sweet. But it's also, I think May is also Mania month, and I was going to make this my focus piece for all of May, and make this the only thing, but then actually that won't work. I'm going to make this my focus point, but every Sunday I will stitch my son's wolf, so that way at least I'm still getting some of that done. So for the whole month of May, I am doing my birthday sale, Halloween Quaker. If you wish to join me, use the hashtag Morgana's birthday sale, and I might even make it birthday sale 2020. So I've just dropped all the colors. So sorry, just found a needle. I think that's come from my plague doctor. So I went out because with the moon, I was looking around, I wanted it to be sparkly, and I looked and I just couldn't seem to find a silver. And I tried the DMC silver, and it was too grey, like, I don't know if you can really see it, but it just, so that was the e-toil. So it's got a bit of sparkle, but it's more grey, and I wanted silver. I wanted as silver as I could get because, you know, the moon. I love the moon. I love witches. I love Halloween, and I love the moon. So I contacted Deb from Deb Art Designs and Embroidery, or Deb Art Designs Embroidery. I'll link her down below anyway. And she got on the hunt for me, and she found perfect. How good is that? It is treasure braid, petite treasure braid, and she got this for me, so it's absolutely perfect for the moon. I haven't seen or stitched with this before, and both Nicole and Tia wished me luck. So we'll see how we go. But I also decided, since I was talking to Deb about it, in this there's a little ghosty. So I thought I'm going to try, see how it goes with glow in the dark. So I got some of the chronic glow in the dark thread for the ghost. My son thought I should do the spider web as well, but I don't know, we'll see how we go. But I'm definitely, yeah, I thought that was a bit of fun to just add the little ghost ears glow in the dark. There's also another one I wanted to do from, oh, I can't remember which one it is, but it's like a ghost ship, and I wanted to do the ghosts in that glow in the dark. So, but I thought I'll wait and see how we go with this. So with that, with the fabric, the called for fabric for this was murky, and let me just, sorry, murky from Picture This Plus. So I sort of love purples, and I didn't want it to have sort of that murky background. So I've ended up going this color. Last time I just didn't, oh, I suppose, yeah, that's pretty true. You can see the purples there. What is, oh, sorry, I've got the tag. So it's 28 count, blues and purples in, that was a needle, the needle minder pinched me. So it's 16 by 21, and it's from Crafty Leanie fabrics on Etsy. And she was brilliant. She was so patient with me because I kept changing my mind and umming and ahhing. Oh, that's probably a good, that's better. I was, yeah, umming and ahhing about what I wanted. I didn't know if I liked it. And she was great. She was so patient. She worked out how much I'd need, which color would look great. She went and had a look at the pattern. So I was just so thrilled, and I will link Pauline down below. Sorry, I'm just sticking my little magnet back. And she just was super quick. She was so quick. I think I was messaging her and telling her what I wanted, and we were back and forth, and she was great, sort of guiding me as to what colors would work well. And I think I had the fabric within a week. And it is, it's actually even weave. So that's actually a really good, oh, maybe not. Yeah, I was trying to get the color, but yeah, it's an even weave. It's so soft, and these are all, or some of, let me try and, so these are some of the colors. Oh wait, minus the sparkly one. So these are the colors that will go with it. I just think it looks great. The colors are all called for. The only thing that's not is the silver and the fabric. So I've decided to just do my own fabric for that. But all the colors are the called for colors. And yeah, with the exception of the silver and the glow in the dark. But I'm so happy and I'm excited. So I'm going to be starting that on May 2nd. So if anyone's interested and they would like to join along for my birthday, pick anything you like, or you might want to do Halloween Quaker by Lila's Studio. And I got that on 1, 2, 3 stitch. So, and this was my little bag. I just thought, how cute is that? And then of course the inside we've got little witches. Normally I don't do fancy fabric inside because I don't normally have enough of it to spare, but it's my birthday and I can do it, and I spoiled myself, so I did. So really excited to start that, and that will sort of go into my rotation as of the 2nd of May. So, oh, this is a really long one today, sorry. Just a few quick shout outs this week. So, Bree's stitching stuff, I've started watching her, and oh, she's got some great stuff, really lovely stuff. And she can stitch, trying to think of her name, sorry. I think it's Karis. Really great stuff. I love, so she's got a, you know, I say nerdy, but I mean that in a loving way because we're a house full of nerds. So she had some really good stuff. Plants versus Zombies one. I'm loving watching that, how that's progressing. And the other one I started this morning, I've just seen the first episode of, is Coco Harmas. I'll link it down below anyway. And she's also doing a plague doctor. So different, I don't think she's used the same designer as my one, but still a plague doctor nonetheless. Sorry. And I'm doing, so with the plague doctor, I'm doing a sale with that. And that's, if you want to look on Instagram, that's #plague19sal. And with my HAED, I'm also doing a sale for that one through the Stitches Coven. And that is TSC, so the Stitches, #TSC, sick in the HAED. So TSC SICKINTHEHEHAED, as in Heaven Earth Designs. So and that's fun, just seeing other people's, all of theirs. So and then, oh, with my wolf, I can't remember which group this one was from, but it's #Merry25 Stitching. So it's a bit of Christmas love, or, you know, snow, that sort of cold winter stuff. So I have, yeah, I can't remember the group that one was from, but I'll put all the hashtags down below. I think that's it. I think, yeah, I've covered everything I wanted to. Sorry, we've gone so long this week. So I'll link it all my sales down below, and all my shouts down below. If you're new, I hope you enjoyed watching me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Press the little bell and you'll get all the updates. Keep remembering to look there, because I've changed sides for the camera. And if you're I was going to say a repeat one, it sounds like a repeat offender, but if you're a recurring viewer, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you all hopefully in the next fortnight. Take care, and if you're isolated, do plenty of stitching and stay safe. Bye.